What's up, guys? Welcome back to
episode number 10
of 10.
Hashtag AskLiveLeanTV. This is the show where we answer your questions in depth on camera thanks to your submissions via Twitter.
I can't believe that we've hit double digits.
On what?
This is episode number 10.
Oh, okay.
Double digits.
I thought you meant you had 10 followers on Twitter.
No. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is, like she said, the episode where we take your questions. We got a bunch of them going on here, so thank you guys for all of your engagement on Twitter, especially. I've been noticing a lot of tweets from you guys with the questions, so
it's good.
You're doing it right. You guys
that up.
Who do it on Twitter will definitely get your questions answered.
But we'll also take them on other social media.
And shout out to all the podcast listeners as well. If you haven't checked out the podcast yet, we've been hearing from people that they listen to us in the gym, they listen to us on their car ride, the subway ride to the work, and
it's the best thing to do when you commute, really.
Yeah.
Use that time wisely instead of just listening to music or in silence.
And if you haven't actually gone over to iTunes yet to do it, go click subscribe. You can do it on Stitcher as well. And make sure when you're over there, you rate and you review the show. It helps us get out there to talk to more people.
Please do that.
So thank you guys for all that. Everything else is going good.
Yeah, we're pretty stoked. We actually are having a really good time filming this show, and we've had some funny asked questions, like really good creative stuff. So nice job on that, you guys.
Like we look forward to doing a lot of the videos that we do for you guys, but this has been fun. It's been a fun project, and from the comments from you guys from the last few episodes, like you guys are really appreciative and grateful for what we're doing for you guys. So this, that really makes us energized and pumped to do more episodes. So keep the questions coming in. Keep the chatter down in the comment section. And if you're listening on the podcast, get over to YouTube as well and start commenting down there below. Mm-hmm. So let's jump right into the question. First one comes from who else? Cisco Balls.
Cisco Balls.
He is probably, if we went back and looked at all of the questions that we've asked,
number one question
he's
asker.
Probably the number one question asker. So thank you for that. And it's, of course, on Twitter.
Winning.
So his question is, just for fun, top 3 cheat meals for each of you.
Oh, that is fun. I think he asked this like a while ago, so I've been thinking about it. I know for sure cherry pie is one of mine, even though I don't have it that often. But I love cherry pie. Like, I freak out over it. What else is my favorite? It's so hard to pick favorites. I have to say that pizza that we get in Halifax when we go back to visit his family in Halifax, there's this one pizza spot that is...
Give him a shout out, Pizza Piatto.
Oh my God.
If you're listening here in Halifax, go check out that restaurant. Delicious.
Oh my gosh. And if you're the owner of Piatto, nice job.
Nice.
Seriously, we wish there was one in LA because we have not found pizza like that anywhere else. What else do I like that's cheaty? Oh, one thing, you guys are probably going to think this is so dumb, but crackers. I really sometimes crave Cheez-It crackers. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is about.
For me, I can
such a dumb cheat meal.
Bang mine out very quickly. Pizza, number one, obviously, you guys know this. I was on a roll there with Reuben's sandwiches for a while.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I kind of fell off a little bit because I haven't
sauerkraut and roast beef on it.
Because I haven't found one that I liked, but Reuben's, and then
they're sometimes too greasy, right?
Raisin Bran cereal.
Oh yeah, you like that.
I like Raisin Bran.
And your old school one that the old school followers would know is Dairy Queen Blizzards.
Yeah, Dairy Queen Blizzards, but
that's out for you.
Jessica went out for an ice cream today, and I was just like, no, and I didn't even have to reel myself in to not get it. So
lately during this pregnancy, I've been craving mint chocolate chip ice cream. So I had a small mint chocolate chip cone today, and Brad was like, nah. Everyone has their own favorite cheat meal. So you guys actually should tell us in the comments below what are yours. If you have something unusual, like crackers or Raisin Bran or whatever. Your cheat meal doesn't have to be something that's totally dirty. It's just something that you really enjoy. Yeah. That is not necessarily the best for living lean. Macros aren't so good. Yeah, no. Okay, but you guys should be, cheating responsibly. Just so you know.
Cheat responsibly.
We do have cheat meal rules. Okay, so let's move on to Dex2 Reels question on Snapchat. Can you gain muscle mass on the paleo diet?
So this is...
Oh, there's another question here.
This is a similar question I think we answered before. I think you asked if you can gain muscle mass on intermittent fasting.
Well, was it the same person?
I think it may have been. I don't know. We may have to check, but it doesn't matter who it's from. But muscle mass on the paleo diet, yes, you can. I mean, to build muscle, you have to be in a calorie surplus. Protein is high in the paleo diet. That's the building block of muscle. And a lot of people don't realize this, but healthy fat, I mean, paleo and healthy fats go hand in hand, and healthy fats are very anabolic as well. There's 9 calories per gram of healthy fat. So that's a very easy way to add extra calories in what you require to build muscle.
Totally,
So
yeah.
without a doubt, you can build muscle.
Yeah, when people ask us like what they should include in their diet to build muscle, we always go to healthy fat sources like nuts, avocado, coconut oil. It's the easiest way to get your calorie numbers up quickly and clean. Yeah, exactly. So, and those are all like considered paleo. So it's like a really good diet for that. You guys probably know that we aren't strict paleo. Like we don't consider ourselves to be like paleo necessarily. But, you know, we definitely agree with eating the majority of those types of foods.
I just don't like labeling myself as something, but if I had to say I was something, like of all these diets, that's what it would be. But I don't consider myself like a paleo crazed person that
We
I just don't
like
roll that way.
Boxy rules. Yes, but definitely awesome way of eating for gaining mass.
And then the second part of that question was, will you guys do the hashtag Running Man Challenge? So if you saw the vlog, I don't know when the vlog would have been, when this show is going to air, but it would have been a couple weeks ago. We had a Running Man challenge. I had my Running Man challenge in the vlog. And then on
we
Snapchat.
did it on Facebook.
Oh yeah, there's
We just did it on Facebook. And
Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, you can go check that out.
And I think I won because people were voting.
She didn't even do the Running Man challenge. She just
basically did the chicken.
Did the chicken, like funky white girl dance over there.
So white. Yeah.
And then everybody on Facebook's like, oh, look at the cute pregnant girl. Yeah. And then there's me like actually breaking it down to the actual steps of the Running Man challenge. Got no love for it.
Yeah, technically you did better, but I think I just got the love because of my cute belly.
Exactly.
I'm just cute. Okay. So make sure you're following us on Facebook. If you're not, it's facebook.com/LiveLeanTV. And that's where we're going to post all kinds of you've been doing tons of workout demonstrations, exercise demos, just a ton of content there. Sometimes like full day of eating type stuff.
It's a lot of videos too that we don't post anywhere else. So if you love our videos on YouTube, then you're going to love the videos on Facebook that are like exclusive to Facebook pretty much. So go check us out.
And it's a really good place to ask questions and just engage with the whole LiveLean community. So other than our team site.
Okay, next question from Carla Gaytan from Twitter. Said,
soccer player?
Yeah, so she asked a question before. I think this might be a follow-up question. Soccer state tournament is next week. What food snacks should I bring to keep healthy? It's a 3-day tournament.
Oh, I used to have tournaments like this in high school, and I used to always bring foods along because they take all freaking day. Yeah. You're there all day. So you definitely need to pack ahead and plan because you're going to be hungry because you're going to be active. So I love fruits and veggies to pack on the road. Like you can do orange slices, some grapes, some apples, bananas, any kind of fruit or veggies, some celery sticks, carrot sticks,
and they're
anything.
Easy to eat. And
easy to munch on.
They can be stored easily.
And they give you a lot of energy that's necessary for your sport.
Yeah,
so you actually want to have higher carb foods in a situation like this.
We always, when I was playing hockey at a high level, we always had oranges during the intermissions.
Yeah, orange slices.
The parents always brought in the orange slices, and we'd all be eating the orange slices. That's what I remember.
But also watermelon. Did you guys have watermelon too? We always had that. You might need higher calorie stuff if you're going to be there all day, and
like nuts and seeds, trail mix. Get some healthy beef jerky. Yeah. You could even have some hard-boiled eggs.
Yep.
There's all that kind of stuff to make sure you're staying hydrated. Obviously have lots of water, but coconut water is another really important one with the electrolytes in it for you when you're sweating out there. So coconut water.
You could make some homemade protein bars if you want to include some protein there, because most likely you're not going to want to bring chicken breast or a steak or anything. So if you want to make some homemade protein bars, we have a good recipe on our channel. You can go to YouTube /LiveLeanTV and search protein bars, and then you'll find our recipe. So that's
there you go.
Butter and stuff. So hopefully those ideas will help you. All right, so from Twitter we have one from Martin.
It's the first part down there.
Oh, this one? Okay, what do you think of German volume training? Are the first few sets not wasted if you only use 65% of your 1 rep max?
That's a great question, Martin.
Just because it doesn't get hard until fatigue builds.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
My LiveLeanMass.com program is a high volume training like that.
Yeah,
and
very similar.
You're gonna need to be at that 65% of your 1 rep max because you can't sustain that amount of volume for 10 sets. And yes, your first few sets are a little bit easy. You may think like, oh, this is gonna be so easy, but trust me, you're priming your body with this style of training. Like you need to start, I mean, you need to go the entire workout at that, so you need to last. And when it comes to German volume training or the 10 sets method, a lot of people will quit before it's over, but I'm telling you, once you get to the 6th or the 7th set, once you get past that, it's like you're on the home stretch. But just to get to that 6th, 7th set is like painful. I remember I put you through that program too.
She did it. What year was that?
That
2013?
was 2013. You loved it too, didn't you?
I was living in Harlem at the time, you guys, and I was training at Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
I was so good.
Guaranteed she was the only one doing a 10 sets method at...
Yes, I think I was the only one.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys would come over and be like, are you done with that bench? I'd be like, bro, 9 more sets to go. It's funny. But yeah, I do think that it's kind of similar. If you've ever run a race, then you probably know about pacing yourself. Like if you're going out to run like a half marathon or a marathon, you don't want to run your first 2 miles as like 6-minute miles because you are going to run out of gas. So it's kind of the same thing with the volume training, is you really do have to let the first couple of sets be a little too easy, and then because it does catch up. Yeah.
So awesome. I would highly recommend you do it, stick with it, and watch the gains because they will come.
It's a great program, you guys, if you want to get Live Lean Mass. But
you got to be disciplined with it. Like you got to get through it.
Yes. It's a good challenge for you mentally to not give up and not want to just go back to your old way of 3 sets or 4 sets and everything. It's good.
Got to get outside of that comfort zone.
Shock that body.
Okay, next question comes, another one from Cisco Balls, but this time on Snapchat. That one kind of snuck through. We don't usually answer multiple questions on one show, but I think that may have slipped through because he's put it on Snapchat this time. Question is, what's a day off for you and Jess? Like, what's it look like?
Oh, good question, because we just had a video about this. It's perfect. So if you guys go to LiveLeanTV on YouTube and you search for Active Rest Day, is that what it's called? Yeah. So we just made a video about this. It was great. It's mostly Brad in it because I'm super pregnant right now. But we typically will go to the beach because we live close to the beach, and rollerblade, bike, basketball. We used to play volleyball quite a bit at the beach. We'll swim in the pool. That's one thing we didn't show in that video. We'll run around with our dog, play catch and
yoga sometimes. We'll do stretching.
Hill running yoga.
Yeah, so I mean, we are still staying active because that's just in our blood. It's like we got it. We can't, if I sat on the couch all day and didn't do anything, I would be cranky.
Can't handle it.
Yeah, I'd be cranky. I'd be eating bad foods and...
the more you live a sedentary life, the more you actually have those naughty cravings. So sometimes people ask us what's a good way to get over cravings? One perfect way is to get more active. Be more busy, do more things.
I days where I don't do anything and the days where I eat bad, and that's the worst combination because you're not as active, so you don't need those calories.
Yeah, and when you are active, you actually prefer healthy foods for some reason. Have you ever noticed that?
I do, after a hard workout.
You want to sabotage yourself.
You want to come home and you want to rejuvenate yourself with healthy nutrients.
Yeah, somehow exercise and activity just kind of makes your brain work differently and
So we'll link up that video down below. You guys should check it out. We had a videographer help us with that.
It was a pretty sick video. Really sick video. I know. I have to admit that video was cool. It was awesome. Wide angle shots. Up
There's
in
a drone
sky.
in it.
It's really great. So hopefully that does inspire you guys on what you should do on your active rest day, because a big part of living lean is having fun.
Right.
And you get so strong in the gym, but then what are you going to do? Just nothing with that strength.
Yeah.
And so if you're training yourself to feel good, look good, all of that, you might as well enjoy it.
Yeah.
So let's go to Twitter. Is this Twitter again?
Yep.
Yeah. Robert Grand G SP says, would you go on a keto diet while doing intermittent fasting for option 1, fat loss, or option 2, gain muscle, not like a bodybuilder?
Okay, so keto diet, or keto diet, which a lot of people...
You call it keto?
No, I made a
keto.
mistake. Thanks for calling me out for that, though.
I thought that was like a Canadian.
That's why I corrected myself like a millisecond left until she just pounced on it. Like, is that you saying to me? So a keto diet, a lot of people may not know what that is. I've actually never done it. I'm not all that familiar with it. I know what it is. Yeah. But it's basically when you go really low carb to get your body...
Pretty much no carbs.
Yeah, to get to pretty much, because no carbs. And so while doing intermittent fasting, okay, so that's cool. Intermittent fasting, a lot of people think it's a diet. It's not a diet, it's just a way of eating. It's just a cadence.
Schedule.
It's so you can do a keto diet with intermittent fasting. It's not like it's one or the other. You can do them both. So would you do it for fat loss? Yes, definitely. That's a perfect way for fat loss. To gain muscle, I would say no. Your best... Not like a bodybuilder, he says in brackets. So
what does it mean to gain muscle? I think
he just means like his goal is not that much to bulk like lots of mass, but it's probably just more lean gains, like what I would have.
Gotcha.
So I would say no, it's probably not the best way. So for fat loss,
better for option 1, fat loss.
Yeah, it's definitely better for fat loss.
But we also don't really recommend a keto diet because that is a very extreme approach. And maybe if you wanted to do it for short term.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that we don't recommend it, or me, it's not that I don't recommend it, it's just that it's extreme. So to get to an actual ketosis state, like you gotta be really low carb. Mm-hmm. And
pretty much you're only eating meat at that point.
Well,
right?
even meat will turn into
so what the hell are you supposed to eat?
Gluconeogenesis. Go look what that is. Like that's, do you know gluconeogenesis?
No.
I think I'm saying it right.
Did you make that up?
No, that's what happens in ketosis when your protein will turn into sugar.
Yeah, but then doesn't like your pee start to smell?
Oh
and,
yeah,
it's crazy stuff happens.
I don't know enough about it.
Cramps in your liver or something. I don't know.
We'll just say yes. It would be an option for fat loss, but it wouldn't be optimal for muscle building.
You guys know what we actually really prefer for fat loss is a slow, steady, and consistent deficit.
Yes.
I know it takes longer. You're not going to see results in one day.
You're not going to see results on anything in one day.
Yeah, but you will see results over time if you're doing it right.
Okay, next question is specifically for Jessica.
Oh, really?
From Queen Bee, or at Queen Bee Silent Disco on Twitter, says, Jess, aside from your bump growing, have you noticed any other physical changes in your body since pregnancy?
Haha. Oh yeah, that's a good question. I feel like my arms and legs are pretty much the same. I mean, definitely I have a higher body fat percentage now than I did pre-pregnancy for sure. That's to be expected. But I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised that things haven't changed shape too drastically. Mm-hmm. Didn't you kind of agree?
No, look, right now you look normal.
Well, do I though? I mean...
No, but I'm saying you can't see that.
You can see the bump.
Yeah, but if you sit down, you can't see it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. If you just see me from the ribs up, yes. Do I look like normal? I don't know. I think my cheeks are a little puffier.
No, I don't think so. I think you still look hot and sexy.
Oh, thanks, Boo. I don't know. When I see like older videos, I'm like, wow, my face was slimmer. Like, no?
Not that I don't see it. I don't know.
I don't know. You guys should tell us if you see it. Do you see a plumpness in me?
Yeah, so you want guys to say, yes, a pregnant woman, yes, you look fat. Well, on YouTube, it probably will happen anyway.
I didn't say fat, I said plump.
Everybody knows YouTube.
But yeah, other than that, changes in my body, maybe my posture's changed a little bit just because like my boobs and belly are like heavy now, so I feel I look a little more round. So I've been trying to do more stretches to open my chest and like more back strengtheners, just because I feel like my posture is really forward, which I think is a very normal thing with pregnancy. But I'm trying to counteract all these things, and I do a lot of foam rolling on my butt and calves, especially just because keep the varicose veins away and help with cellulite and everything. So I think I'm doing pretty good, but there definitely are changes in the whole body.
Yeah,
it's a whole different hormonal environment, let's just say that.
And keep an eye open for her pregnancy program that's coming out.
Yes, I have a pregnancy program, and I'm sure after that I will probably do a how to get your body back program as well. Return
of the booty.
I'm gonna
return to the abs, really.
Yeah, the booty's still
there,
kind of there. Yeah, but but I will have to like perk it up a little, and the abs are definitely going to need a complete overhaul.
Okay.
You know where they are right now.
Next question.
Okay, Tanny Brito says, for a very underweight person that likes exercise to maintain a toned body, what would you suggest as an exercise routine or type?
All right, so
Very
underweight
wants to just stay toned.
Yeah, so you gotta lift weights, girl. It's like weights may scare you because I know you're saying toned in brackets, so that's the stereotypical fear of lifting weights is gonna make you bulky.
But it says considering this person is trying to regain the lost weight. So seems like there's been unwanted weight loss here.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what I'm still saying. My answer is still the same.
Yeah.
So you gotta lift weight to build muscle, to add on the right type of mass.
Right.
So a lot of people don't realize this. Like, they think to lose weight, all they have to do is just lose weight, regardless of where the weight comes from. On the scale, as long as the number goes down, you're happy.
Right.
Or if you're trying to gain weight, as long as the scale on the number on the scale goes up, you're happy. But you got to break that down to body recomposition. So body composition, fat and muscle. So stick to the weights. Make sure you're eating enough food as well. And you can speak specifically to a type of workout that she could do if that's what she's...
Yeah, an exercise routine or type. Yeah, the type we recommend is weight training. Or, resistance training, really, because it doesn't have to be with dumbbells and barbells. You can also do resistance training with body weight, with resistance bands, sandbags, kettlebells. There's a lot of different types of resistance you can do.
But to build size and muscle, I would say stick with actual resistance, not just body weight, because you can only go so far with
Right, but she wants to be toned. I feel like you'll get a very good toned result by doing calisthenic type work.
Yeah. To a point.
Yeah, to a point. It just really depends. You got to narrow in on your goals. Because just saying I want to be toned is really not enough. How toned do you want to be? Because there are different levels of toned.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
I don't even know what toned means.
Levels.
It's just one of those words that women always use. I don't want to get bulky, I just want to be toned.
Yeah. Yeah, because some women think a Victoria's Secret model looks toned. And then other people would think
she's skinny.
She looks like anorexic. Yeah. So it just depends on your opinion of what's toned.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you are very underweight, you need to gain weight. Yeah, like we said, it's going to come down more to your food than your exercise routine. So regardless of what routine or type of exercise you're using, if you're still not eating enough, then you're going to have a hard time putting that weight back on. So hopefully that helps.
There you have it.
So, but in a nutshell, use the programs we write because they're designed to get you toned, and then they always come with nutrition plans to help you with that too.
Okay, next question from Snapchat from Sarah Smile 1984. Question is, hi guys, really loving these type videos, and I'm so pumped the vlogs are making a comeback. Thank you. If you haven't checked out our vlogs yet, go check out the new Live Lean Life vlog series that we got pumping out. It's awesome.
Behind the scenes, real content of our daily activities.
It's not even behind the scenes. It's showing workouts.
It is the scene.
Yeah, it is the scene. My question is it enough to just have a coffee in your system before a workout? I tend to have my coffee around 8 a.m. and at 8 a.m. I'm not hungry until 10. I like to work out in the morning and usually do so around 9 a.m. and follow that up with a protein shake. You guys are such an inspiration. Keep me motivated. Thank you for that. Good question.
What?
Googly question.
Okay.
What you got?
That part confused me. Are you okay? You got something in your throat?
No, I'm just throwing a little bit of googly at you.
You're so funny. Okay, so yes, I think you're fine. If that's working for you and you're enjoying the results that you're seeing and the rest of the day goes well and you're hitting your macros by the end of the day, I don't think you need to worry too much about the timing of things. And, if you're having a great workout on just coffee alone and you don't feel lethargic and depleted, then I don't see a problem with it.
Once again, it comes down to what your goals are.
And how you react to this.
So if your goals are to lose weight, that's a good way to do it. By going in there fasted, you got some energy from the caffeine, and the caffeine's going to actually help, pump some of that fat into your bloodstream to burn it all off. So it's a good way to go. But if you're looking to build muscle and you're worried that, and you can't, and like you're more of an ectomorph where you don't build muscle very easily, it may be better for you to actually have some food in your system so you're not putting your muscle in that catabolic state or potential catabolic state to burn it during your workout. So once again, it's
that's a good differentiation.
all about context,
there.
guys. Like, you got to let us know a little bit more on what the goals are. So we'll give you both sides to that answer.
Right.
But you know, more than likely, you're probably doing a really good job with this, with going in there and just smoking your workout with just coffee in your system. So do that.
Yeah, for some people, like eating right before a workout is terrible because then they just feel really like sluggish and lethargic and like can't get a good workout. And so, you know, if you're one of those types of people, then skipping like or postponing your food until after your workout is actually better because you're getting better workouts. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
So think about it that way. Like, what can you do before your workout that's going to give you the best workout? And then do that. And for regarding like the rest of your nutrition for the day, just make sure that everything else works out to be like a full day's worth, you know? Because if you're skipping breakfast, it's different than just delaying breakfast.
Yeah. There you go. That's it.
Oh, we're done?
That's a wrap.
Okay.
That's a show.
All right. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you for your questions. We really appreciate your participation.
What was this?
Yeah, participate.
Participation.
Yes. Thank you. And keep asking the questions. Keep putting them on Twitter or other social medias. And keep watching the show. We really like, you know, getting the views and engagement on this channel. So thank you.
So question of the day is...
Oh, yes. What is it?
Is
it my turn?
It's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, question of the day. I'm going back to the beginning of this episode. What are your top favorite 3 cheat meals? Because we told you ours.
That's a weak cop out.
I want to know if there's any like unusual ones. Come on.
Well, we could have had 2 questions
I'm
today.
really curious.
All right.
Why? What's the other question?
Cheat meals. Put them down there.
You have another question?
No, you could have asked that one in the beginning of the show and then another one right now.
Well, I did. I said put it down below.
Yeah.
But I'm just reminding you to do it if you haven't done so.
That's it. That's the question of the day.
Yeah, you don't have to list your top 3, but just tell us, is there something unusual that will like make us laugh?
Not even if it's unusual. Just tell us what your cheat meal is, because a lot of people may be pizza, and if it is, then you're joining the pizza crew.
Yeah, if everybody says pizza, I'll be shocked. That'll be funny.
You will be shocked, or you won't be
I
shocked?
Would be.
I wouldn't be, because that's what most...
Well, everybody does love pizza, right? Yeah. Maybe it's not that shocking.
So there you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you at the next one. And we've been thinking about potentially doing more than one a week. Thinking if we could fit it in. We don't know. So
we have a pretty tight schedule.
We have a tight schedule, but
we could be convinced.
But we want to get a lot of your questions in, and we're following.
We're getting more questions than we
which
can
is good.
handle.
So we'll think about it. But this is episode number 10, so we are rolling along. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you at the next one. Boy.
Keep living lean.